Hello, everybody, and welcome to this first episode of the podcast In Conversation with AI. I'm your host, Sebastian, and I'm going to talk to AI about topics of its own choosing. I'm hoping it will be fascinating. We see the development over time, how AI will progress, and it might get some controversial conversations going. I try to keep it short within the 5-minute range. And I hope you enjoy the outcome. So, welcome to my podcast In Conversation with AI. A lot of people talk about AI, but I've decided to go straight to the horse's mouth and speak with AI directly. So, with this in mind, hey AI, how are you doing?
Hey there, I'm doing great, thank you. I'm excited to be here and chat with you. How's everything going on your end?
Very good, very good. I'm excited for our conversation. So, I just wonder, do you have any topics that you want to talk about today?
I am open to anything. We could talk about content creation, the latest trends, or even something totally random. Just let me know what you're in the mood for.
Excellent. Totally random seems perfect. So just give me a topic and we will jump straight into it.
All right, let's dive into something fun. How about we talk about unusual animals from around the world? There are some truly fascinating and bizarre creatures out there. What do you think?
That sounds great. Is there anything in particular that you think about, or do you want me to have a go first?
I can definitely kick things off with one. For instance, have you heard of the axolotl? It's this adorable amphibian that can regenerate its limbs and even parts of its heart and brain. It's pretty amazing.
All right. I might have heard of it. It is the odd-looking creature, right? It lives in caves and it's kind of whitish with skin, and I guess a little bit of red and the funny gills. Is that correct?
Yes, exactly. It has those cute little feathery gills on the sides of its head, and pretty unique appearance. They mostly live in lakes in Mexico, and they're actually critically endangered, which makes them even more special. It's definitely a fascinating creature.
All right. What are they endangered by, I wonder? Can you elaborate on that?
Yeah, they face a few threats, mainly habitat loss due to urban and pollution in their native lakes. Plus, they're sometimes caught for the pet trade, and invasive species also compete with them for food. So it's definitely a bit of a conservation challenge.
All right. So let's maybe pick two more animals. Is there anything else that comes to mind?
Absolutely. Another interesting one is the narwhal, often called the unicorn of the sea. They have that long spiral tusk, which is actually an elongated teeth. And then there's the pangolin, which is covered in scales and looks a bit like a tiny, adorable armadillo. Both of them are quite unique and also face their own conservation challenges.
Very good. I've heard the narwhal, I think. It's mentioned in Jules Verne's book, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, absolutely. Jules Verne did mention the narwhal in his novel, which is really cool because it added to the mystique of these creatures back in the day. They definitely have a bit of a legendary status.
Great. And what was the other animal you mentioned? I don't think I've heard of it at all. Maybe you can let me know what it is exactly and elaborate a little bit more.
Yeah, the other one I mentioned is the pangolin. It's small nocturnal mammal that looks kind of like a cross between an armadillo and an anteater, and it's covered in scales. It's really unique because it's the only mammal with scales, and it's also quite endangered, unfortunately, due to illegal wildlife trade. But it's definitely a fascinating creature.
Okay. And in which part of the world do they live? I've never heard of them.
Pangolins are found in parts of Asia and Africa. There are 8 different species, with some living in the forests of Southeast Asia and others in the savannas and forests of Africa. They tend to be shy and nocturnal, so they're quite elusive, which adds to their mystique.
Fascinating. Thank you very much for talking to me. I think that's all the time we have for today. Is there anything else you want to share with the listeners? Maybe some final thoughts?
Just a big thank you for tuning in. I hope you found these unique animals as fascinating as I do. And definitely remember that conservation matters. So if you want to learn more, there's plenty of ways to help out. Thanks again for having me, and I hope you have a wonderful day.
Awesome. Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow if you don't mind. We have another conversations then about a topic of your choosing. I have no idea what it will be, but I'm sure it will be fascinating. All right, so see you then tomorrow, and thank you very much.
I would love that. I'm looking forward to it already. Have a fantastic day, and we'll chat again soon. Take care.